Our top story, Quincy police make an arrest after Monday night's fire at the former Doyle Manufacturing building. WGEM's Daniel Wynn joins us live from that area near 41st and Broadway with the latest on that investigation.
Yeah, police told us this afternoon that they had indications early on that pointed toward human involvement. A suspect in the case is 49-year-old Ilonda Neese, who is from Quincy. Right now, she is being held under arrest in the Adams County Jail. She was taken in on arson and meth possession charges, but as with any investigation, more charges could come as that investigation continues. Now, on Monday evening around 7:40, firefighters responded here to this massive fire on East Broadway. Our WGEM news drone was overhead as firefighters fought the fire. As we reported Monday night during our live coverage, this was just one fire in a string of several other vacant building fires around the Gem City. As we asked police today if Ilonda Neese is also a suspect in any of those fires.
At this point, it doesn't appear that she's connected with any of the other fires. Those investigations are ongoing. We do have some suspects in those fires, but the investigation continues on those.
We did ask investigators how they were able to quickly make an arrest in the case. While they wouldn't go into many details, they did tell us some of QPD's newer technology came into use.
The flock data, once again, has proved to be invaluable. There was some other video evidence obtained through the subsequent investigation. It's a cooperative effort between our department and the fire department investigators, and resulted in the arrest of Ilonda Neese.
And we're told Ilonda Neese will be in court tomorrow. We did a little checking into her past and found a few things, that she is no stranger to law enforcement. She has been arrested in the past for drug charges and driving on a suspended license and even resisting arrest with officers. Reporting live in Quincy, Daniel Wynn, WGEM News.
All right, thank you, Daniel. And by the way, police have not revealed details about how they believe Neese started the fire as that investigation continues and unfolds.